We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Interleague Baseball next. JT Brubaker gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Leody Taveras. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Frank Schwindel. Hit in the air to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Rodney Owen. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
1-2. Here it is.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land untouched. Popped him up. Tucker waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave one. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Franklin Perez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip. It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hayes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Taveras. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Ramon Urias. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Aramis Ademan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Hit down the line at first. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Kingman. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Kingman tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Duggar giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Chris Sharp waits on deck. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Sharp. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and no strikes. Moran leads off first with 1 away. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
In now, Franklin Perez. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
To the plate now, Leody Taveras as it's on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Frank Schwindel, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Cole Tucker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another payoff pitch. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, JT Brubaker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just short, hit hard. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rodney Owen.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Uriah.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Aramis Ademan. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Standing in now, Adley Rutschman. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In his career, Rutschman is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Here comes the first pitch.
Newman. Yeah.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Lead off.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Josh Kingman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 now. From the stretch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3-1 to him now. Three and 2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes. Anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Chris Sharp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way so far. He gave 5 runs his last time out, and he's already given up 4 here. Not the reset he was looking for.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in, JT Brubaker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Duggar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Kerry Chow will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Baltimore. Number 68, Kerry Chow.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, and that liner caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Last time through was a base hit. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly, and he'll get in there safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Standing in now, Leody Taveras, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Hayes is on his way home. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Frank Schwindel, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Here's the 2-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Into the box, Rodney Owen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Two out here and a runner at second. In there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Ramon Urias, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates lead it 4-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Castro will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Michael Chavis is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, Michael Chavis.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
Kevin Newman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 4-3 game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Aramis Ademan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven.
So striding forward now, Steven Duggar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Kingman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Paul Fry is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Full count. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count. And another foul ball.
Another full count pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Sharp. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Blake Cederlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Blake Cederlin.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Leody Taveras as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now at the plate, Frank Schwindel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. At the plate, Rodney Owen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Cody Ponce will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Cody Ponce.
Mario Novoa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mario Novoa.
A ball and no strikes. Ponce, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Stallings will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 5-4 Baltimore. Koji Yokoyama gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Koji Yokoyama.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Cole Tucker.
The shortstop, Cole Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Travis Jankowski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Pirates. Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
And he lays off there 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jankowski is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hit or home run guy right here. Count now a ball and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line. Tucker rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5 as he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls, no strikes.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 6-5. Kyle Crick will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Kyle Crick. Leading off the Baltimore, the shortstop, Orioles Ademan.
To the plate now, Aramis Ademan, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Sharp comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
Digging in to try it again, Adley Rutschman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. One out, one on in a one-run game. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding in, Austin Hayes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Bucks out in front, 6-5. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Brian Reynolds.
Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Kingman.
Stepping in now, Josh Kingman. Pulled toward right center field. Taveras waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin.
Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the Pirates, number 35, Keone Kela.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Leody Taveras.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the pitch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman.
Now batting, Frank Schwindel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Stallings recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Schwindel is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 16.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rodney Owen. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the pitch. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Yusniel Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 80, Yusniel Diaz.
And that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. Chu Min comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping into the box, Chris Sharp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fouled off. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this will find the seam into right field. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
Into the box, Cole Tucker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? One there. On to first, and yet another double play. Their fourth of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
The catcher, Jacob.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Taveras waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Standing in, Aramis Ademan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Aramis Ademan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him! And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Steven Duggar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This game remains tied at 6. Kevin Kramer is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Keone Kela earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.